Hello, I'm Ms. Lake, your English teacher, and today's lesson you are going to learn about this English 1 class so that you know what the class is about and how to get the grade you want in this class. You will know that you have met your learning target if you can summarize the class expectations and make a Flipgrid video, which you may have already done in August. And if that's the case, then you are finished with that assignment. But we'll talk more about that later. English 1-2 is a 2-semester year-long course. And for distance learning, 9 weeks plus 9 weeks equals 2 semesters. In other words, you're getting 2 semesters worth of credit in the same amount of time as 1 semester. You need to pass both with a grade of D or better to get the 2 credits for graduation, and pass both with a C or better to get your 2 credits to graduate and be eligible for UC schools. If you only get a D, you better also get a B or higher in a different class to round out your GPA. English 1-2 is a UC A through G requirement. You must pass to graduate from high school and to get into a California university after graduation. But it does count towards that. Also at Morse High School, we have a new graduation requirement, the senior portfolio and senior exhibition. So when you're a senior, you're going to have a portfolio with evidence of your learning and growth over time. You're going to have to reflect on what you learned way back in the 9th grade when you're a senior. So we're going to start your website and digital portfolio now so that when you're a senior, you can have all of your work and your reflections ready. You won't be scrambling, looking for work from freshman year to show that you have made some growth over time. You're going to have to do a multimedia presentation in your senior exhibition to a panel of teachers and community members, and you're going to have to show that you have some, presentation skills and post-secondary readiness skills. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you practice them and show that you've gotten better since the 9th grade. So we're going to start now. Believe me, you'll thank me when you're a senior going, Ms. Lake, that digital portfolio website we made in your class really made a difference. So what do you have to do to meet all of those goals? Practice writer's techniques for each genre. This semester, you're going to practice the techniques for the genres of literary analysis and descriptive narrative. So you'll be studying how authors write those 2 genres and then copying what they do. Because if you can do what professional writers do, you're good. You're good to go. So you have to get to know the structures of those genres. For example, a descriptive narrative does not have the same structure as a literary analysis argument. So we'll learn those. And you'll have to produce some evidence to show you have skills in that kind of writing. You'll have to reflect on what you learned and how you learned it so that when you're a senior and you're thinking back on your 9th grade year, you'll already have that thinking done for you. So when you come to class, we're going to, during our Google Meet meetings, practice for those genres by studying vocabulary words, reading and annotating text, responding to those texts with quick writes and paragraphs, do some academic summary writing. We'll do graphic organizer, charts, logs, and journals, Flipgrid video responses to videos, literary analysis, essay planning will go on during class, and the writing with your teachers there. We'll play some games on Kahoot and vocabulary.com, and we will create your website. I'll show you several different website makers that you can choose from, and we'll practice designing those. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a lot, but the work that counts toward your final grade is not going to be this whole list and this whole list. It's only going to be this list. You have to take the FAST test 3 or 4 times during the year to show you've gotten better as the year went on. You have to do that in every grade every year. So we'll get that started this year. And your first day Flipgrid video, that's easy and will be done in a matter of minutes. You have to annotate a text by paraphrasing and analyzing author's style. So we're going to learn to annotate the way they do in college so that you can practice it for 4 years and be ready for college. Now, back here it says you're going to read and annotate texts, but over here it says annotate a text. So you're going to practice, and then you're going to turn in the one that's the best one. You'll have to do a TP-CASTT chart for a poem, a style analysis chart for a poem, and then your literary analysis essay. So these 2 charts are going to help you to get this essay done. Then we're going to switch to our narrative writing unit, and you're going to do a definition of Skyline Paradise Hills, a process analysis piece, a cause-effect piece, and all of that is going to help you to get this descriptive narrative done. And then in your digital portfolio website, you're going to put your best work. So although you're going to be doing more writing of quick writes and paragraphs related to literary analysis and descriptive narrative, you're just going to be choosing your best ones. So this comes out to like one or 2 assignments every week that will go into PowerSchool, even though you're doing more than that. What you have to do to get the grade you want, as in a C or better or an A or a B, is attend class every day and complete the attendance Google forms every day, because when you do, you will have all your planning and writing for these 2 genres done in class. So this work will be very easy to complete. So practice annotating and writing in class and do all the work on slide 9 at a proficient level. So if you want to get an A or a B, you have to be at levels 3 or 4. You can be a C or better at a level 1 or 2. If you do all the work at a proficient level, you'll get an A. So, well, how do you get proficient? I use proficiency scales that say stuff like this. I can organize narratives, I can introduce settings, I can use figurative language, blah, blah, blah. So you'll see what you have to be able to do to get that proficient score. All right, so if you can just summarize or paraphrase in your own words what I just said about what this class is about and how to get the grade you want, then today, on the first day of the 9 weeks, you will know how to stay on track for the rest of the 9 weeks and what you have to do to get that A on your transcript for college. So this slideshow is in your Google Classroom, and you can refer to it as the year goes on so that you are staying on track. Today, don't forget to also do the assignments that are in the Google Classroom, your Google form for attendance, sign up for Remind.com, sign up for Vocabulary.com, and make that Flipgrid video.